That's that shit, kiddo.
I'm Brody Ashton. I'm here down at Concepts.Gallery, showcasing my latest release. Local Lunatic, with that brand, the idea was to just sort of take these blank garments and rework them by hand and create something that was super remarkable, super unique, and one of a kind. And while we are transitioning from that to my own sort of namesake label that is Brody Ashton, we're not going to let go of Local Lunatic entirely. What I want to do is use some of these pieces that are cut and sew sort of as my own blanks. I could take a tartan plaid anorak, you could throw some punk rock canvas patches on it, you could distress it, add some other zippers, just rework it by hand just the same way we would an old Champion reverse weave hoodie, and sort of create another one-of-a-kind piece, and that would essentially be a collaboration between the two brands, and I think it's a cool way to help them sort of complement each other. So you'll see more of Local Lunatic, but as of right now, the focus is on the cut and sew pieces, and Local Lunatic is sort of going to be this thing that we just sort of drip out here and there. And it won't be as heavy as it once was, but we're not going to let it die. We developed this jacket over the last year. It took a lot of time. We were just transitioning from a brand where we were taking blank pieces and sort of customizing them into these one-off garments, which was, it's easy to source those materials and sort of put your hands on them and mess with them and then sell them, but going from that to a space where you're actually sourcing these raw materials, finding a person to cut and sew it, it's a big jump, and so I guess that's why it took so much time to get to this point. But now we're here, and it's really cool to finally be able to show the people what we've been working on. It's amazing to get this sort of, I guess, the freedom that you have with cut and sew. You're not constricted to these fits and these looks and styles like you are when you have blank apparel. You can design and develop the fit and the shape, and every little detail, from a little D-ring on the back that sits beneath the hood to the shape of the kangaroo pocket on the front of the jacket. And then of course the fabric, the placement of the labels. I couldn't help but think, what if we took this piece and then applied a tartan plaid material to it, to give it this sort of punk rock vibe, but then also, stay true to that anorak jacket, which I feel like in Utah is a piece that's almost sort of a staple, because we live, we're living in this environment where we're in the mountains. We have crazy weather here. There's snowstorms, there's rain. You have mountains and hiking, and people, we wear lightweight jackets like that. And at the same time, we have this sort of SLC punk vibe going on downtown, where kids in the streets are more urban, they're more skate, they're more street, they're more graffiti, and they're more hip hop. And that's, sort of bridging those two gaps, I felt like is what really represented Utah and Salt Lake. And that's why I wanted to create this piece.